Hi everyone, this is Ashley with Couch Talk Life Coaching again, and I want to come to you today and talk to you about change. Change is such an extraordinary word because it has the key to our progress in life and make it, okay? Now, it's also a scary word and word that people don't like to hear when it applies to them and their lives and the things that they're going through. Okay? The reason that it's so scary is because we conform. We conform to what's around us. We conform to people around us, and we conform to our environments. And once that changes, our world is turned upside down. And most times we don't know how to react. So we act out. It's a part of human nature. We respond either positively or negatively to the things that happen in our life, to the changes that come about in our life. So you have the power to change, okay? You can continue to live in this environment that is causing you stress, that is holding you back. You can continue to be around these friends that are constantly putting these negative ideas and these negative thoughts in your head constantly. You can continue to be around family members that's doing the same thing. You continue to stay stuck in this job that is causing you to have chest pains and causing your blood pressure to rise constantly and causing you to have headaches, and being in these negative relationships that's causing you to drink and to use drugs and to just block things out. You can stay in these situations. You can stay there. You don't have to change anything. But as I once heard, nothing changes if nothing changes. You are stuck in the same old rut, in the same old situations, in the same old bad cycles, around the same people and doing the same things and having the same thoughts and not moving anywhere because you choose not to change. Okay? You have to work from the inside out. Nothing on the surface can change or can happen until you work on the things that you need to work on in your heart, in your mind, and in your spirit. You have to let go of some things in order to move forward sometimes, because it's like a ball and chain stuck to your ankle that constantly drags and drags and drags every time you move and try to make progress in your life, because you keep running back to these people that's telling you, you can't do it. You ain't gonna never amount to anything. You can't go to college. I can't afford to send you to college. What you think this is? Or the constant environments that you're around where all people want to do is party, 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 but nobody wants education. Nobody wants to figure out how to make more money in their life and be productive. Nobody wants to be good to others and exude confidence and different types of spiritual energy, positive energy. Nobody wants to do that. All they care about is partying and when the next party is going to be. There comes a time when you have to grow up and you have to grow out. Okay? And when you decide that change has to happen in your life in order to progress and in order to produce the things that you want to produce in your life, because nobody wants to be down all their life. Nobody wants to be stuck in the same old bad cycles and situations day in and day out and not see anything flow from it, not see any positive energy or any positive progress. Nobody wants that. But nobody wants to change. So what do you do? What do? You have to make the decision. You have to make the choice to change. There are choices, okay? You're not stuck. Things are not the way they seem. They don't have to be. But you have to work, again, you have to work from the inside out. You have to assess yourself, evaluate your risk of what's going on in your life now versus the benefits of what you can do when it changes. Or the things that begin to come in abundance once you change. Okay? And when I say change, I mean changing from the better. I mean putting self-development into yourself, putting time into yourself, putting time into your heart, into your mind, and making positive decisions, making positive changes that is going to produce the things that you want out of life. Now, as I said before, we're afraid of change. It's human nature. What do? Well, God gave us choices. He said, sink or swim. Which one are you going to do? Which one do you choose? It's a whole lot easier to sink and not use those muscles, those arms and those legs to paddle and keep you above and keep you afloat. You'd rather just sink. And that's what a lot of us do. A lot of us let ourselves just sink instead of swimming or even staying afloat. We become comfortable with being where we are. We become content with being where we are because somebody said you can't, you won't. Why? What's the purpose? How are you going to do that? Look at all those kids you got. You ain't got no money. You ain't got no car. How you going to go to college? You ain't going to do nothing but party. You ain't going to do nothing but fail. You ain't smart enough to go to college. You ain't smart enough to get this job. You ain't. But as long as you ain't, you ain't. And that may sound silly, but as long as you're not putting time into yourself and effort into your self-development to progress your life in the direction in which you wish for it to progress in, then you will not. You ain't gonna change. So I just wanted to put some of those thoughts into your head about changing and really think about where you are in your life right now and evaluate that and see, is this really where I want to be? What can I do to change this? How can I get out? And sometimes you're simply stuck and you don't know the answer to that. Well, Couch Talk Life Coaching, me as your coach, we will work together in a comfort zone that is designed and tailored to you and your specific needs. That way, we can cure that stuck syndrome. It's not a problem that you want or desire change. It is a problem when you choose to do nothing about it, when you choose to stay stuck. But there is a cure. And I want you to log on to www.ashleydays. That's www.ashleydays.com. Leave your information. We can talk. See if I'm the one for you. Because not everybody is for everybody. And not everybody can help everybody. But I know if you're stuck, I have your cure. So until next time, I want you to leap up off that couch and into your new future by putting those changes into place and loving yourself enough to know that you can prosper. Take care, guys.